have an Apple Watch, did you know you can... Wait a minute. Who updated the show notes? This is last week.
I thought we were talking about Alexa.
Yeah, we are. We're going to talk about Alexa and Amazon. This is Amazon Echo Week.
Yeah. Although,
What?
did you hear about the Apple Watches?
No, I did not. But all of this... Let's start over.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. On 5 Acre Tech. I'm Adam Ogan.
And I'm Ronnie Tofty.
And this is 5 Acre Tech. Did you know it was 5 Acre Tech? Because I really didn't know.
I did know.
You did?
I did know.
Well,
here we are.
Guess what?
So,
before we do that,
what?
This episode of 5 Acre Tech is being released on Monday, December 18th. Just a little late today. 2023, episode 18. This is 5 Acre Tech. You can see us at 5acretech.com. Blah, 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 blah. Don't forget.
Yeah. Mermaid Mama.
Go to Mermaid Mama if you want to buy stuff. Yep.
Cool
Okay.
stuff.
All right.
Hey,
go.
So 2 things.
Okay.
We talked about last week. We talked about Bleeper a little bit.
Yeah, we did.
And the app, the workaround app to use iMessage. That thing is blown up.
What happened?
Apple shut it down. And now they're talking about getting politicians involved, make sure it's like not breaking any kind of laws. And it's crazy what's going on.
That's crazy.
It is. You heard it here first or second?
Second, probably.
Probably second.
If you're listening. So
anyway, the other thing.
Okay.
iWatches.
Yes.
If you're getting an iWatch.
Actually wearing it today.
Yeah. Go, if you want the new, what's that? The Ultra 9 Ultra? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
If you want one of those, you better go get one quick.
Why?
They're not selling out. That's not the problem.
Really?
No. They're in dispute and they're pulling them off the shelves on the 21st. They've stopped making them. And by the 24th, there will be none on the shelves until this dispute is resolved.
What happened?
It's some patent that they're arguing over with some, has to do with the medical side of the watch. There's some medical company that's saying that they've infringed on their patent. So they have to pull it until they resolve it. So get your watch quick or else you're not going to.
That's probably a good idea. So anybody that wants to get a watch or an Apple Watch, you just need to go down here. Very far down. If you're on wait a minute, hold on.
I don't see anything.
I don't see it either.
Oh.
Go way down there in the description on YouTube and click on a link for, to go to Amazon to buy an Apple Watch if you want to buy one there. We'll help support the show.
Mm-hmm.
It gives us a few pennies.
You got till the
We've
21st.
never made any money yet, but somebody's going to be the first. And if you're the first, your name will get basically, splattered throughout if you tell us your name, and most people will never do that. They don't want to be associated with us. But anyways, that would be awesome. So get your Apple Watch wherever you want to buy it from.
That's right.
And this is supposed to be the Amazon Echo Week.
Right.
So what we're going to do, and I haven't even talked to Ronnie about this yet. I thought since we're going to talk about Echo and all the things it can do, why don't we do Google next and then Apple's AirPod, or not AirPod. What is it called? I don't have one of those.
Oh, like you mean the home?
Yeah, their home assistant speaker.
Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and get one of those and try it out and see what it can do?
Apple's version? I didn't know released.
Yeah, they have one. It's different.
One.
Google has one.
Yeah.
So let's try Apple's, and we'll try one every week.
Yeah. Well, hey, did you hear about Windows? The new Windows is coming out?
Nope. Yes, you sent me an article.
Oh.
And guess what? I still did not read it.
Well, there you go. We can't talk about it then.
Yeah, you can.
Oh. I don't know much about it other than they're implementing AI into the newest version of Windows when it comes out. AI is taking over the world, man.
Yep.
And I did read too that Apple, I think it's Apple, laid off a bunch of people because they're using AI for a lot of their. I'm serious. It's
Well, that talking about AI, and we've been asked to talk about it, and so I actually used Chat GBT to do something quite interesting. So my wife and I were invited to a gender reveal from some of our friends and their new baby. And I decided to thank her for sending us the gender reveal. And I sent her something back that was quite touching. And I basically told it, write and a thank you note to Melissa for the party that she had for so and so and so and so, gender reveal party, and that no one died from the bow and arrow that was shot into the balloons to reveal the gender. Make it elegant and 100 words. And this is what came out. And so without using names, Ronnie, you read it.
I extend my heartfelt gratitude for the splendid gender reveal party in honor of and blank. Your impeccable taste and attention to detail transformed the event into a tapestry of elegance and joy. The daring bow and arrow reveal, executed with precision, added an exhilarating touch to the festivities. I appreciate not only the excitement, but also the assurance that your meticulous planning safeguarded everyone present. Your ability to infuse sophistication into every element of the celebration ensured that it was a night of enchantment, leaving us with cherished memories. Thank you for orchestrating an unforgettable event.
So
Yours
that,
truly, Adam.
yeah, actually, it's I put down on there my new AI name, which is Adam G PT. So then I decided to go ahead and send one to her husband, but I told it something different. I said, and make it Klingon at the end.
So did it speak Klingon?
No, I said, make it Klingon, like the style of Klingon.
The English Klingon.
Yeah. So here it is. And says his name. I'll just drop it. Trey. Kapla. The majesty and orchestrated of blank, blank. Gender reveal festivities were unparalleled. In the daring bow and arrow competition or ceremony, honors the occasion, the absence of casualties amid the exhilarating spectacle of the testament to your prowess and warrior event planning. And it goes on and on and on, but you guys are probably bored by now. Anyways, right at the end, it says, I express my appreciation for the unforgettable evening. Kapla! And then so my Klingon name, which was Adam G. PT.
There you go.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. So you can do a lot with it. It's a lot to read. This one went longer.
Everything that I'm saying is people are just using that instead of Google now because it's more accurate and more detailed with its searches. So
it's fantastic what you can do with it. So that's kind of what started this. I went ahead this morning and said to the Amazon, to Chat GBT. Let me go back to it. My question to it was top 10 things you can do with the Amazon Echo. Now, I use the A word, but I'm not going to do that on the air. And so it came back and it said, smart home control. Use Alexa to manage smart home devices like lights, thermostats, cameras through your voice command. Well, we all know that, but it didn't go into detail. I didn't tell it to go to super detail. But let's talk about some things that people may not know.
Can you control the lights in this room with your voice?
Yeah, I can. Oh, now?
Why not?
Okay, let's do it. Okay. Let's see.
Can
Let's see.
Can you use
Let's see.
him?
Yeah. Ziggy, turn off the man cave.
Okay.
Ziggy, turn on the man cave.
Okay.
There you go. Demonstrated.
Yep. Okay, here's one. Ziggy, man cave, order 66. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah.
The lights got dim and red.
Yep.
Order 60.
Oh, Ziggy, stop. Ziggy, stop. Ziggy, stop.
Uh-oh. We're going to get in trouble for that, aren't we?
Yeah, probably.
I
Ziggy,
hope they don't
reset
ban
the
us.
man cave. Ziggy, reset the man cave.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't work as well when a lot of people are talking.
Yeah, sorry. I was talking.
Yeah, so Ziggy, kegerator, light white.
A kangaroo is a large
Alexa.
marsupial belonging to the
Oh, great. I
macropodidae
said it.
family.
I said it.
To Australia and New Guinea.
Ziggy,
It
stop.
lies-
Ziggy, kegerator, light white. Ziggy, kegerator, light white.
So those are who are not.
String lights isn't responding.
Sorry.
Please check its
The
network.
one
Anyways,
light in the,
the
room
one-
is.
yeah.
You can see it reflecting kind of on my hand if you're on.
Yeah,
YouTube.
there it is,
It's-
actually.
It's red.
It
All
shouldn't
the rest are
affect
white.
anything.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, the bulb went out, and I'm probably turning red right now, mainly because it's the light that's making me turn red.
Oh no, it's fine. We got a little aura
So-
of red.
You know, you probably experience some of those things too, where things go wrong with it. You know, multiple people talk, you talk too soon to it. It happens.
There
It
is
happens.
a setting on there about that.
Really.
I was looking at that, and it said that when you are setting up your Echo, you can change its settings so that you don't have to continue to say its name when you have
Right.
multiple.
Yeah. Yeah,
Commands.
there is a really cool setting that allows you to continue to talk until you're done talking, and then it will listen and then quit till you ask again. So in other words, without saying the command over and over again, you can just repeat yourself and it will take it as a new command.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Kind of a nice feature. It's when you got a lot of people here, I don't think it works as well, but I haven't tried it. It'd be something to try again. Right.
Yeah, it
Yep.
probably could help. It probably would be confusing for it.
Yeah.
though.
So you can also set up emergency contacts. A lot of people don't know that. So basically, if you have your,
If you've fallen and you can't get up,
yeah, if you,
right?
yeah. So it's like the commercial. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Right.
Mrs. Fletcher, we'll send somebody soon. Thank you. So that's probably a commercial you've heard. And I was looking at several things this morning and saw that, and this is a really good one. And this is one I'm going to go ahead and get reset up. And I've heard about the changes they made in it. And I just thought I would share it with you guys on that. So it's got the emergency alert system. And so basically you'll set up your address and everything and one contact in there. And so at that point, you can set up the emergency alert system where you can say different commands like help. Say her name, I need some help. And
It'll call the contact that you've
yeah,
listed.
yeah.
Will it also call 911?
No, it will not. It will contact a service that will determine what to do
Okay.
and call people on your contact list also, or have the emergency people have the ability to contact that. I'm not really sure. We're going to run a test on that and we'll get back with you, show you what it really can do. But something to look into that's in your Alexa app, and you can just go to over to the more button and scroll over once of all the different buttons on emergency alert. So really, really good product there. And I really highly recommend setting that up. You can also use it for some family members that are aging, and you can pay an extra fee to be able to monitor, your loved ones, basically, no matter where they live. And So if something happens, they can call for help, or it will recognize the sound. It will contact emergency people, whoever's on the list. I think it's $19 a month. I think it's kind of an important feature.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely use that one on myself.
I like the what you just showed me the other day,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
an announcement.
Yep. Let's try that here. Of course, it's going to fail. Not working correct, but basically you can make an announcement, and I was going to hit the button, and it's got me redoing it the way it works. So here it goes. Announce. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
So it literally sends your voice.
So you can use the app on your phone. If you have a car that has an Alexa built in, you can just say, or Amazon Echo built in. I apologize for that. You can say, basically from your vehicle. I have a Ford, and it's got it built in, Ford truck, and I can say, I'll be home in 5 minutes. Turn on the oven. I've done that before. We're got a take and bake pizza, and you don't want to heat up the house too much, but you want to get it to the right temperature. She'll turn it on for you, meaning you can make an announcement and then your wife will go in and turn it on.
Right. Yeah, I just started doing that. I make announcements to my wife and kid all the time now. They love it. Doesn't bother them at all.
Yeah. Did you hear something?
No. Why?
Oh, I thought I heard a knock at the door.
Oh, it's I'm wiggling my mic stand.
Oh, there it
It's
is.
awesome.
There it is again. Thank you.
Mhm.
That's why I paused there, because we could have just cut right there, and I got up, edited the video, and nobody will ever know any difference.
Oh.
But I didn't have to, thank
Just me.
goodness. Thanks, Ronnie.
Wiggling my leg. Sorry.
Okay, what else can the Alexa thing do? Amazon Echo. Dang it. What else can it do? Ronnie, do you know anything?
Lots of things. It can
Lots
do
of things,
lots of things.
basically.
Controls your lights. You already talked about
Right.
that.
We talked about that.
Making announcements. It can do the whole, news.
Yep. Music streaming.
Yeah, of
So
course.
you can use Amazon's music streaming service, Apple's music streaming service, Spotify's music streaming service,
Right.
whichever you have, you can attach it to it and just say whatever, whatever in your playlist, whatever's on that. For example, I use Apple, and I just say, hey, play my whatever playlist.
Right. It'll work with several different apps too that are out there. For example, if you use radio stations, I believe it's
Pandora.
Well, iHeartRadio
Mhm.
and a couple other ones. So if there's a specific station in another part of the country you want to listen to, like a local radio station, you can listen to it. Talk radio and sports radio and all that
You
stuff.
can also listen to your favorite podcast.
Like 5 Acre Tech.
Yeah.
It should be your favorite.
Should be your favorite.
It's my favorite.
It's mine now too.
I listen every week.
I do too. Twice at least.
Yeah.
As we do it and as I listen to it. To
That's
make sure
why we
nothing
have
happened wrong.
That's why we have 3 views every week.
Right.
You, me, and you.
Yep. Me and you. That's 2. Anyways, weather updates. I like this one. So weather updates are really awesome on it. You got to set up correctly, and it will ask you if it's correctly set up. If you want to do this, it'll basically say, "Hey, do you want us to give you, emergency weather updates?" So all of a sudden, you'll get an update, and it'll tell you what's happening. It'll give you a notification. There'll be a yellow light underneath it, and kind of like I don't know if you can see it on the Echo over here, but at the bottom there's actually a yellow line, and you can just say what your notifications are and go from there. Kind of like this. I won't do it exactly, but Alexa, cancel. Ziggy, what is the weather today?
The current weather is 74 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast calls for more of the same.
with a high of 75 degrees and a low of 52 degrees.
Yeah. Technology.
Don't be jealous. Okay, guys. You just heard what the temperature is outside.
Yeah.
And a lot of you are dealing with cold and snow and rain.
Yeah. Like people like, for example,
It's
Washington.
74 degrees. Yes.
Washington.
It's 74 degrees here, sunny.
What other countries do
I was
people,
working in a t-shirt outside. Just saying.
Yeah. Don't be jealous because I was working in a t-shirt outside all day.
Right.
That sounded like a movie quote.
I did.
Yeah, it did. I think.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
No, it's like it was Napoleon.
Oh,
Yep. And anyways, where else do people listen to from? Where, that
oh, we got people listening all over. Of course, there's some people in according to our little app we use to track where people are watching. We got someone in Germany.
Oh, cool.
I think it's Tiffany's cousin Leighton. Good job. Leighton.
So yeah, and in Australia. I mean, in Austria.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was in Austria. Now he's in Germany.
Austria. Put another shrimp in the bobby.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's my sister. She lives in Australia.
Australia, not
Yes, she lives in
Austria.
Melbourne.
Yes, it's different.
Yeah.
Completely.
Crumby. That's her name.
Crumby.
And her band's name. She actually has a band. You can listen to it on any of the music.
Nice.
Just go look for Crumby.
Yeah.
I'll put a link.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Crumby. Now, what else can we do?
I think everyone who has one knows this, but you talked about notifications.
Mhm.
When you receive a package, it turns up yellow.
Yeah.
So you know that you've got a new package.
Yep. It does. So you get the yellow notification at the bottom of each Amazon Echo, or the Echo Show, a yellow line at the bottom, which you can't see there. And you'll be able to be notified of the package you got. Now it can do other packages other than Amazon packages. It will track that too, but it doesn't seem to work the same. So it's not, for some reason, people haven't set it up exactly correct. So I like to get a notification when UPS or FedEx ship something, and I haven't found a good skill for that. So there are skills you can download. So like applications for your phone, it would be a skill, they call it. And so you can download all sorts of skills to do all sorts of things.
Does the notification show up on your phone?
Yes, it can show up on your phone also.
Because that's kind of important. Then that, we got people who like to do what do they call that? Porch robbers. What do they call that?
Porch pirates.
Porch pirates. And you get a notification, and you got something expensive coming. You call your neighbor or whoever, just, hey, can you throw my package somewhere safe?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just a thought. It's like something you can take advantage of.
If you got some cameras outside, it'll also keep track of that. A lot of the cameras have the ability to know that you got a package delivered. So anybody, if you don't have UPS or FedEx, the Ring camera, the Wise camera, they can actually notify you with its notification tool or through the Amazon Echo to actually, let's see what he's got here. Drop in.
Intercom.
Yeah.
What's that?
So yes, you just notice that for the first time?
Yes.
You don't want to do this on the air.
Just in case. But I could drop in, and so
yes,
I'm looking at the Alexa app as we're talking, and they have new stuff all the time. And I don't know if it's new, but new to me. If I touch that button, my Alexa, my Echo would become a microphone, so I could hear my wife and daughter at home.
And it'll let them know. They'll hear something on the other end.
I'm not sure.
Stop. So, for example, Ziggy, drop in on the RV living room.
RV living room or living room?
RV living room. Oops.
RV living room or living room?
RV living room.
RV living room or living room?
Living room.
Okay, dropping in.
Hello. So that's the sound you would hear when you actually drop in.
Now we hear it echoing in your living room.
Yeah, we hear it echoing. So you would drop in, you have a conversation, notifies them. We're going to turn that off right now. Ziggy, hang up. You can also make a phone call. You want to call somebody?
Sure.
Okay, just tell her. Now let's do this.
Call your wife.
No, even better.
Call your granddaughter.
No, even better. Ziggy, call George Ogan.
George Ogan. We should have called Antoine. He wants to be on the show.
She didn't do it.
What? Is it not set up?
No, it is. Ziggy, call George Ogan.
Which should I call? George Ogon's phone or Alexa devices?
Phone.
Calling George Ogon's mobile. The contact is not available.
Well, it didn't work for that one.
Hmm.
So he's maybe on the phone, out of service at the moment. Who knows? But you can basically make a phone call right to an Amazon Echo, to a cell phone. I don't know if it'll drop in on Evelyn or not.
So you can also do routines.
Routines are the coolest. So one of the routines is, which I didn't do, Ziggy, reset the man cave.
Okay.
I think I did say that, but it's still not changing the light. And maybe I don't have it the right name at this point. So, that's any of the stuff I did earlier where it changed the lights and colors here, basically is a routine. And I can give you some of the routines that I've set up of things you can do that are actually pretty cool. So, for example, front doorbell detects motion. What are we going to do with that? So basically, if the front porch Ring video doorbell detects motion, or the driveway one, if it detects motion at nighttime, the outside lights are off. And I've got maybe one or two very limited amount of lighting, but it's just to save money with lights. It will immediately turn on the lights outside. So it detects motion, turns on the light, gives it like 15 minutes, and then the lights go back off again. So if you walk out of the house, you don't have to do anything. It'll turn the lights on. So awesome. So you can do stuff like that.
So you don't have, because some people have motion sensitive lights. What you're saying is they don't have to be motion sensitive lights. The Alexa actually turns the power on to the light.
Right. So
Cool.
the Alexa will do it by noticing motion. This is one of my favorite ones right here. Ziggy, open the blinds.
Opening.
And at this point, I would go over there and open the blinds. And then right about now, this is what she'll do.
The blinds are open. Thank you, Adam.
So she had me do work.
Because you're not set up to.
No, I don't have a home automated blind. So she tells,
But if you
says
did,
opening, I open it and then she says thanks. So I made it automated. Yeah, it's just a funny joke.
Right.
Let's see what else. This is a really good one. So RVs are very limited on what they can do. So if it gets too cold in my RV and I don't want the pipes to freeze, which is very rare around here, but it can happen and it has happened. Basically what I can do with the correct Amazon Echo, the $100 round one, it has temperature built into it. So basically I can tell it if it goes below this temperature, turn on a home automated switch, which I have connected to a heater that will turn that on and heat up the RV living room. And so in theory, it won't freeze unless we lose power.
Cool.
We lose power, I go out there and
Turn on your
I
gas.
have no idea what to do. Yeah, I got some battery, so the gas heater would work.
Mhm.
Yeah, should, I believe. I'm really not sure about that. I'm assume that it will.
You have solar panels on your RV?
Yeah, I do, but
It'll probably work.
it
Mine-
would work.
When I lose power, mine fridge stays on and several outlets.
Yeah, we've used the routine on some of the episodes in the very beginning where we tell
Echo.
to set a timer for so many minutes. And then the Amazon clock, we can see it above and it will start counting down right before we need to quit the show, which is really coming soon. But we're having so much fun here telling you all about the different things you can do. One of the funniest ones is Time for Football, and I can't show that one. But my wife loves that and puts off one of the songs that it pulls up a YouTube video and all the lights turn a different color in here to blue for the Cowboys. My wife's favorite team. And they just won a game a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
But not last week.
Nope, not yesterday.
No. We're not going to talk about that.
I don't mind talking about it.
So
Doesn't bother me.
Also I set up if the RV temperature gets above 90 to notify me. So if I feel like I need to go out there and turn on the AC just so things don't get too hot in there, I can go in there and turn it on. I don't have an automated thermostat in there, but that is something you can do. You can be notified of all sorts of things you can think of. There also is an Alexa button. I really wish they would make those still. I think they stopped selling them. But this is a really good one. So let's say you don't have a light switch in your closet. You just have a pull string. Well, I eliminated the pull string. I put in a home automated light. I set it up on a routine to tell it to turn on the home automated light, the smart light. It does it, but what if we forget to tell it to turn it off? So it will go back and look to see if it's on every 10 minutes. And if it's not on, if it's on, it'll turn it off in 10 minutes.
Cool.
So that solves the problem right there, especially in older homes. So you don't have to change really any light switches to make that work. Because it can be always on. It doesn't matter. My garage lights, it's set up to do the same thing. If there's no activity, using one of the Echoes that was made for like outside, and it's got a motion sensor. Of course, that new Echo, the one we gave away, has the ability to pick up sound motion and notice the same thing. So it turns off the light when it notices no motion at all. Cool. And this is one of the ones I did. Alexa, Lounge 1. Actually, I said the wrong thing again. Alexa, stop. So yeah, all the lights turn colors in here. I told it to stop because it's going to play some music. Ziggy, reset the man cave.
Okay.
You had to stop it because it would have gone into a copyrighted song.
We can't do that. I don't have any songs on there myself. Maybe I can get permission from my sister to put her songs on. Maybe I'll do that. I'll ask her.
I'm sure she wants.
Because that would be cool. Especially she's got her latest album. So what else can you do? You can set up, this would be a fun one. Somebody keeps walking across your lawn and you have a Ring camera outside and it notices motion in a certain area, like your lawn. You can have it turn on the sprinkler system.
Nice.
Yeah.
People use that for like deers and stuff.
Yeah. That's what I meant for a deer.
Oh. It would be funnier if it was a human.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Getting a phone call. We'll have to deal with that. So what else do you think you can do, Ronnie?
Well, I was just looking at some stuff. But I don't know. It seems like we covered everything.
I think we did. There were a few other things. Calendar management. That's a very cool feature. So you can manage your calendars with this. Skill integration. I think that was trivia games. Oh my goodness, trivia games. My grandkids love that. Traffic information. There's also traffic. So you're getting ready to go to work. For example, let's pick a city. Ziggy, what's the traffic like going to San Antonio?
At the moment, traffic to San Antonio looks good. The fastest route takes about 2 hours, 23 minutes via US 181 and I-37.
So you can be notified even before you leave that, what the traffic's going to be. So kind of, so it's kind of a good thing to hear. You can also do that with all the other voice assistants, I believe. News updates. You can listen to NPR, BBC, CNN, give a little, new, up-to-date news, headline news of some sort. Alarms and timers. That is one of the best. Set an alarm for something you're going to need to do, and they'll tell you remind you what it is. You can set reminders. The timer, you can set a timer for cooking. That is always great. You won't forget. You should set a timer when you're filling up a bathtub full of water.
Why?
That doesn't have a
overflow drain.
When you buy a pre-manufactured home. Why, I don't know, but nothing happened. But just as a thought.
Oh, sounds like you experienced something like that.
Not once.
Twice. Oh.
Anyways, voice shopping. Who likes to voice shop? Ziggy, what can I buy today?
I can help you shop for everyday items. Try saying things like, Alexa, order AA batteries, or reorder paper towels.
So if you got something you're going to reorder or it reminds you about your air filter, every so often it will say, would you like me to order an air filter? And you just say yes. So you can get that out of the way if you got it set up correctly. If you've already bought your filters before, it'll buy the filter for you that you've bought, kind of all the time.
Does a lot of
couple
cool
days
stuff.
It comes in. So there is a lot of things. Explore these devices. And the one thing that was interesting is, let's do this one. This will be the last one. So Ziggy, let's chat.
Thanks for trying Let's Chat, a more conversational feature including continuing your conversation without repeating the wake word. While I can converse on many topics, I might not always get things right, and some things won't work, like playing music and setting timers. To use these, you'll need to say exit. If my response is inaccurate or inappropriate, you can always say, I have feedback. Do you want to start testing?
Yes.
Great. Now, let's get started.
All right.
To exit the session, say exit. I'll also exit if you stop talking to me for a short while. I'm always up for a chat. What would you like to talk about?
I'd like to talk about the latest news today.
Sure. What would you like to talk about?
What's on the headline news?
The Supreme Court has overruled a previous verdict that held arbitration clauses unenforceable if the underlying contract was unstamped or insufficiently stamped.
So this
ruling
brand
has
new.
significant implications for the validity of arbitration pacts and the enforcement of arbitral awards in India.
Ziggy.
It is advisable.
Exit. All right.
On a scale of 1 to 5 stars, where 1 is poor and 5 is great, how would you rate your overall experience?
5.
Thanks.
So
There you
that
go.
was a preview. This was not available the other day. I was going to say, I got an email stating that this was ready and immediately got another email saying that was an accident. I don't believe I got another email. And if I did, I hadn't seen it yet. So try that. So ask her to basically chat. If you don't have it, say you want to test it when it comes available for you. And we're going to do a show about that next. Not a whole show, but I'll show you what it can do. So it's supposed to be AI, and we'll see what kind of conversations we can have with that.
Nice.
We'll do a test on the next show.
Sounds like you're teasing the next show.
I'm always teasing the next show because it's so much fun. And on that note,
See ya.